So he's talking about after his departure. I believe this would be you that he's referencing here, that he's then taking me to a Hallmark card section in the store. And he's showing me cards. And I keep saying, I love you, Mama, on it. And I feel like I need to talk about you finding a birthday card or some other kind of card that was given after he actually departed. Do you understand what he's referencing with this?
He bought his 5-year-old younger brother an Xbox game. And he had a birthday card in there. And he kept it hidden at our house. His brother's birthday was at the end of March, and he passed in the middle of March. So he had bought this before the fire. And he said, Mom, keep it hidden here at the house. Don't let him see it. Da, da, da. But then he said, then after I leave, he said, you can give it to him. And I said, okay. And in the birthday card, he said, I love you, Mom. And I love you, Slam. And I'm sorry I can't be here for your birthday.
I want to see what details he'll give me on this, but he is taking me back to the fire. I do see the flames. The way that he's putting this is that this would be very small. Like, this is like a very small thing that happened. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It feels like there's one small thing and it, like, boom, sets everything else off. And he's making me feel like this was no one's fault. But I'm asking him all these questions to try to get a little bit deeper with it, and I'm not feeling like that's the case. I'm kind of getting the sense that this would be like more of a freak thing that was started by something very small that became rather big. Do you understand this?
Yes, it was an accident.
I do want to talk about gas in some way, though. Was there gas either involved in the starting of the fire, or do you know if there was some other association with gas as being significant within the fire situation?
There was gas cans in the garage, caused it to burn faster and hotter because they ignited.
Okay. Do you also know why he'd be talking about the kitchen as being significant with the fire?
That's where it started.
Okay. Do you understand that your son, like, I keep hearing, I went back, I went back, I went back, I went back, I went back. Like, he just keeps repeating this in my head. Do you understand that he would have actually gone back into the residence for something, or that he went back somewhere in the property for something even after the fire was going on?
He was there, but he had gotten the others out. And then he realized the baby wasn't there, so he went back in for the baby.
Yes. Okay. Because that's how he was coming across, is that he went initially, like, he said that there was somebody else and that he did the right thing. So you understand that then?
Yes. Okay. And he passed away right in the doorway as he pushed the baby over the threshold.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself is essentially the way that this is coming through. Do you understand that he sends you the birds? But it's weird the way that he sends you the birds. It feels like it's like odd, like there's something unique to it. It's not just that you like would see a bird. I feel like this could even be other members of the family that he would have done this to at some points as well, where I feel like I'm like, hey, come here, look at this. Do you understand what he's talking about?
Yeah, I was wondering about that because he's got 2 trees that he had planted for me for Mother's Day that year. And then I've got bird feeders on it. And for a long time, I never had a bird. Never had birds in my yard. And then all of a sudden, recently, the last 3 years, I've just got this overflux of all these different kinds of birds.
Yeah, and it's really cool.
Yeah, because they're not normally birds that are around here.
And I need to go back to the angel wings. He keeps giving me this Sarah McLachlan song, like In the Arms of an Angel. And he's showing me more angel wings here. So let me see what he wants to say about this specifically. I keep hearing she loves them. Do you understand the reference with the angels?
With his personal belongings that he had remaining left at my house after he passed, I went through them, and here I had found a drawing of angel wings with a paintball mask. So I had that tattooed on my chest shortly after he had passed.
Okay, so you love the angel wings.
I have the angel wings, yes.
Okay, beautiful. He is telling me that he like showed himself to you.
He did. The day after the fire. This is really creepy. I haven't. The day after the fire, I was taking pictures of the house in the doorway, and it was the front entry door. And I'd snapped like 6 pictures of the front entry door, and I don't know why, but I just did. Then I went and I looked back at the pictures, and then in one of the 6 pictures, he is standing in the doorway.
Yeah. He's telling me he talks to you all the time and that you do hear him sometimes, but sometimes you have a hard time again being like, was that really him? Are you actually hearing your son?
I hear him.
Yep. But some of the time he's talking about saying funny stuff to you.
He does. He'll say something or something that I think, it's like, okay, I heard something. And then next thing I know, his dad kind of gets the goosebumps, or dad'll say something. And I said, oh, that's, he's teasing with you. And then we'd start laughing, and then it's like, and then the teasing would continue for a little bit, and then it would stop. But yeah, it's there.
He's showing me like wooden bedpost, but it looks like it has like really pretty designs in it. It's not just like a straight like basic bed frame, and he's fancy. Like that's the way that he's coming across about this. Do you understand what he's talking about?
Debbie T got one for when he moved to the university. My husband and I got him a nice bed.
Oh, okay. So this would be significant for him. I need to validate this though. Was this a wooden bed frame?
Kind of more wood than little metal on it, but it was more wood than it was. He's been gone since 2008. I see him from time to time, and like this today, I haven't seen him for quite a while, and then all of a sudden I scroll on and I heard you mention some things, and it's like, wow, that sounds like him.
So he wants you to know that he is everywhere. And it's really interesting because he says that you see him everywhere. It's like, it's really beautiful the way that you see your son, because I feel like you're very spiritually connected with him, and he just wants to validate this. It feels like you see him. I know this might sound kind of like maybe cheesy to some people, but I literally feel like I want to say like you see him in the trees, you see him in the grass, you see him in the people that remind you of him. Like you see him everywhere. Do you understand this?
I do. And I see him quite a bit, and I'll say hi, and I'll call him by his name.
Yeah.
And then it's like sometimes if I see something that somebody's done or did, it just kind of gives me that flashback, and it's like, then I'll say his name.
I do want to also clarify that your son is telling me that he knew he was going to die, and he made that choice.
He told me that.
Okay.
I seen him after the fire. I don't know. People might want to say you're kind of crazy, but I seen him, and he talked to me, and I used to tease him about his military beret. So it was after his funeral that he came to me, and he told me that it was meant to be like this. And then he said, Mom, I don't need that beret anymore. He said it was just meant to be this way.
Your son was a hero that day.